Why peace is productive. Most people believe productivity comes from pressure, deadlines, urgency, stress, competition. We are conditioned to think that tension creates results. But across neuroscience, performance psychology, high-level leadership training, and long-term strategic success, the opposite pattern appears. Sustained productivity comes from regulated nervous systems. Peace is not the opposite of productivity. Peace is the foundation of it. Let's examine this carefully. First, stress feels productive, but it is temporary. When you are under pressure, your body releases adrenaline and cortisol. These chemicals increase alertness and short-term output. You can push harder, move faster, respond quickly, but this state is expensive. It consumes energy rapidly. It reduces long-term thinking. It increases impulsive decisions. Stress is a sprint mechanism. Peace is a marathon mechanism. If you live in constant activation, performance becomes unstable. Second, peace increases cognitive quality. When your nervous system is calm, the prefrontal cortex, responsible for reasoning, planning, and judgment, operates efficiently. You see patterns more clearly. You anticipate consequences. You regulate emotion. Peace allows layered thinking, and layered thinking produces better decisions. High performers are not constantly stressed. They are strategically calm. They know how to activate when needed and deactivate when finished. That recovery ability is what sustains productivity over years. Third, peace reduces error rate. When you are anxious, your thinking narrows. You focus on immediate problems, not long-term implications. This increases mistakes. When you are calm, perception widens. You see alternatives. You consider timing. You avoid unnecessary reactions. Peace reduces cognitive distortion, and fewer distortions mean fewer corrections later. Fourth, peace protects energy. Energy is your real currency, not time, not ideas, not ambition. Energy. When you operate from peace, you waste less on internal conflict. You waste less on proving yourself. You waste less on reactive conversations. That preserved energy becomes available for meaningful execution. Peace concentrates power. Fifth, peace improves relationships. Productivity is rarely solo. It depends on collaboration, communication, trust. When you bring calm into environments, tension decreases. People think more clearly around you. Conversations become shorter and more efficient. Conflicts resolve faster. Peace creates stability. Stability creates momentum. Sixth, peace allows strategic pacing. One of the greatest illusions is that constant acceleration leads to growth. But sustainable growth requires rhythm, activation, execution, recovery, reflection. Peace is the recovery and reflection phase. Without it, output becomes chaotic. With it, output becomes consistent. Now, let's make this practical. How do you use peace as a productivity tool? First, build micro recovery into your day. 2 minutes of intentional breathing between tasks. This resets cognitive cycles. Second, separate thinking time from action time. Do not plan while reacting. Plan while calm. Third, eliminate unnecessary emotional noise. Not every situation deserves your emotional investment. Selective engagement preserves peace. Fourth, protect sleep and silence. Chronic exhaustion destroys clarity. Peaceful recovery restores it. Fifth, measure sustainable output, not daily exhaustion. If you are constantly depleted, your system is inefficient. Peaceful productivity means finishing the day with capacity left. Here is the deeper insight. Productivity is not about intensity. It is about consistency. Consistency requires regulation. Regulation requires peace. Peace is not passivity. It is internal order. And internal order produces external results. In a chaotic world, the person who cultivates peace moves with steadiness, and steadiness compounds over months, over years. While others burn out, the peaceful build momentum. Peace is not weakness. Peace is long-term strategy. Peace is sustainable power, and sustainable power is the highest form of productivity.